Welcome to my channel. So today in this video I'm going to show you how to find factorial of a number, of a non-negative number, using recursion. So what is actually meant by this recursion? So let's find out. So recursion is simply a function that calls itself. A function that calls itself. So the recursion will continue until some condition is met. We call that condition the terminal case. So let's go straight towards the example so you can get a clear idea about what is recursion and how to apply it to find the factorial of a number. So this is the code which we can use to find the factorial using recursion. So in here, first I have declared a variable as n and I have asked the user to enter an integer which is a positive integer, and I have stored that user entered number in our variable which we have declared earlier, which is n. So then we have to find the factorial of this number. So in order to do that, I have created another method other than the main method. I have created another method to find the factorial. The name of that method is factorial and the return type is integer, and I have given one parameter as n, which is integer type. So this will be how it look like inside the method, and I will be explaining how this will function. Then I have called this method inside the main function like this with the parameter n, and as our function is below the main method, we have to call it in the start of our program. So I have called it here also. So we'll see how this will function. In here it shows how that recursive function works. So this is the main method. So in here the factorial method have initialized inside the main method as parameter n. So this n, suppose the user has entered n as 4, number 4. So this 4 will come to the factorial method n and check this condition. So this condition is true, that means that 4 is greater than 1, so this will be executed. So n is 4 into factorial n minus 1. So what is meant by this? This is the place where recursion occurs. That means the same function name is here. This is factorial and this is also factorial. That means the same method is called within the method itself. So the factorial method is called in here again. So but the parameter is n minus 1. n minus 1 means currently n is 4 and 4 minus 1 is 3. So again we can call this method, and this factorial and 3 will be gone to another factorial method. So the number which comes here is 3, and we'll check the condition again. This condition will be true, so that means 3 is greater than 1, so it will come here. This is n, that means 3, and again that number is called inside a method which is similar to the parent method. So factorial n minus 1. n minus 1 is, in this instance our n is 3, so n minus 1 is 3 minus 1, which is 2. So we can move this part again into another new method, factorial. method. So the parameter which goes with this is 2. N is 2. So it comes here and we check the condition. Again this condition is true. That means 2 is greater than 1. So this part will be executed. So again here 2 into factorial is 2 minus 1. Here 2 no, 2 minus 1 and it is 1, and it is again a new function, and in this time n is 1. So we check this condition, this is false, and so this condition will be executed. It will return 1 and 1 goes to here. Okay, now we came up to here. So this method will return 1. So this one will be returned to this call of the previous instance. This call of the previous instance. So the result of this part will be 1. Will be 1. Okay. Yeah. Result of this part will be 1 and 1 into n. In here the n was 2. That means 2 into 1. So it is stated here 2 into 1. Then the ultimate output of this part is sent to here, this part. That means 2 into 1, 2. So the result of this part is 2. As we know, the n in this instance was 3. So 3 into 2. 3 into 2 is 6. So it is denoted here. Then the result of this whole method is sent back to where it called. It is here. So the result of this part is 6. In here n was 4. So 4 into 6 is 24. It is sent to the place where it was called originally in the main method. So it goes to here. And our result will be 4 into 6, which is 24. That means the factorial of 4 is 24. And this is how we calculate the factorial using recursion method. So I hope you understand. So this is what we get when we run our program. So as in the example, I am going to enter number 4 as the positive integer. So I must get 24 as the output, so we'll see. Yes, I got factorial of 4 is 24. And that's all for this topic.